Hey, what's up, my friends? I'm back. My last video, I got a couple good reviews. I got about 20 people to watch it. Well, the views say about 30 to 40, so that was pretty good, especially for my first video. But some constructive criticism because I asked everybody, to give me something good or bad, and one common bad thing that I was getting was that I wasn't, being too specific. I wasn't being specific enough, should I say, and I was touchy on different subjects when I, should have been more on one, and it wasn't really choreographed. So today, I'm going to be talking about. Today, the topic is happiness, and and really, happiness is just you being able to do what you do, whatever you want to do when you want to do it. Honestly, you know, some people mistake happiness with wealth and just materialistic things or things like that. But really, my idea or my theory behind wealth and happiness is wealth is just a tool for you to be happy. Money is just something that you need to be able to do the things that you want to do, because if you don't have money to go do this or do that whenever you want to do it, then where are you? But yeah, I mean, people, we first, let's talk about why you should be happy. And really, it's a million different reasons why, but the most important one, well, the most important couple reasons why you should be happy is because, for one, it really helps with your health. I see a lot of people that's angry all the time. People that every time I see them, they always have things wrong or things to complain about. And throughout the years, you can see them starting to gain weight, or things like just start looking bad. They dress bad. They're not keeping up with their hygienes and things like that, and that's just a result of them being in a bad mood all day, and them just not wanting to really take care of themselves. Because why would you want to take care of yourself if you think dark things or unpleasant things about yourself and your surroundings? But yeah, that's one reason why you should be happy. Another reason why you should be happy is because you never know who you gonna come across. If you walking around with a smug or a murk on your face all day, and people you see, they're seeing this stuff from you, and they getting these vibes from you, they're really not gonna want to help you. They're gonna be hesitant to approach you or help you. Even I always look at it like this. This basically how it is. If I'm walking down the street and I look all mean and mad, like I really don't want nobody to approach me, what if I come across this businessman who's ready to back any idea that pops in my head? He's ready to tell me, look, son, or look, I got a couple $1,000,000 for you. Here, go do whatever you want to do, and we go from there or something like that. It doesn't even have to be a business, man. It can be somebody that can potentially be the person for you to spend the rest of your life with. And you're walking past them, walking down the street, and you walk past them. They're not gonna want to approach you, because why would they when you're just this dark spirit sending off bad vibes? But that's just two big reasons of why you should be happy. A couple more reasons is it's just a good look on you. Most people have a pretty smile like me, and why wouldn't you want to show that off? Just one thing that I've always, or something else that I've always, carried around with me, I always remembered, is just laugh. I keep this band on me that says laugh, and every time I get mad or I'm getting ready to step outside of myself, I'll just look at it and laugh, and as soon as I laugh, I'm back inside myself, and I'm operating right. I'm operating truly. And if you're just mad, then the things that you do are just going to be negative, and you're going to get negative outcomes. It's a negative for a negative. You can't put a negative into the equation and try to get a positive. In math, you probably can't. In math, you could, but in reality, you just can't. So you throw that positive in the equation and see the good things that happen to you. Now let's talk about ways to bring more happy or positive things into your life instead of negative things. As you and everybody else knows, there's always negative things around you. Everywhere you look, you can find some negative. but if you really think about it, it's really hard to find positive things. But if you surround yourself with positive things, you can see these and you can make that connection. You can make that connection. So, like for instance, this bracelet. Every time I get mad, like I said, and I see this bracelet, I immediately laugh. And once I start laughing, that stimuli come in, and next thing you know, I'm solving whatever problem that made me mad in a more positive way, and my outcomes are just like positive. Like I'm getting the best positive outcomes out of everything, and it's simply just by having a bracelet on my wrist, But something else you can do is you can keep a picture of you smiling on your phone, and every time somebody says something that you don't agree with or something that might hurt your feelings, you just look at yourself, you're like, it'll connect. Things will just start connecting, and things will just start, you just start seeing things better, and it's just by a picture. Or something else you can do. Surround yourself with people that's nothing but positive. It's positive people out there. You just have to find them. You just have to keep that smile on your face when you're walking down the street, and they're just gonna start flying into your lap. Like for example, like a week or two ago, I'm at Subway with well, really I'm by myself, and I had to ride my bike up there to get my grandma and I something to eat. And I'm in line, and this lady in front of me, she's in line too, and I just noticed she has a smile on her face, and I'm watching her, and I'm just looking around, and nobody else has a smile on her face except for her and I. And then out of nowhere, I just say, it's amazing that you have a smile on your face. Most people just walk around and this and that, and I asked her why, and she was just like, there's no reason, I just want to be happy. And me, being in this self-induced good mood, and noticing other people because they're just like me in this way. She paid for my lunch. She paid with my $20 bill for my grandma and I to get something to eat, and that's just one perk of just being happy, and and you just bettered your life, and you just met somebody that can potentially change your life, because who knows, maybe it would have been like $25 and I didn't have enough and I had to take something back, but instead, with a smile on my face and me saying is, my lunch just got paid for. Now I have $20 to give back to my mom or my dad, and there's just one other way. But really, just find things that you can keep around you 24/7 to remind you of why you should be happy. If you're in a bad mood, just come watch this video, and that's why I'm making it. So you can always have a reference to come back and and get a smile on your face, because man, you have so many years, minutes, seconds left, in this life. Why would you want to spend them mad and sad and depressed? Just laugh. And if I have to leave you with one thing, it would be to just laugh. That's it. The more you laugh, the better you'll find things, And it's it's not only good to practice these things, but one thing or something else, I keep saying one thing, but something else that I'm always stress to you is when I'm, giving you these tips and advice to use, to help better your life. Don't just do it to do it, but do it and understand why you're doing it, and every aspect of around doing it. Because once you understand that, you understand why and how and all of these things, it's easy for you to do. You have a clear understanding, and maybe you'll help somebody else. So this is your boy Max signing off. So just laugh.